Hi, my name is Zubair and today I'll be doing my Gather 2 portfolio. This is my first page, the home tab, and on it there is all my news articles and prezzies, some of the prezzies. The first prezzie we did was the About Me, where I showed information about myself. And then these are all my news articles starting from the very first one that we did. And then these are the most recent ones. The most I did was 10. And out of all of these, I think the one that was the most prepared was this one, article number 7, and I think article number 7 and number 6, because we were going to use this when we plan on evaluating each other, and so I made them really good. And then on the second tab, I have my 3DS work. This I would think is one of the projects that I'm most proud of, because I made the school in 3D, which is something I didn't think I would be able to do. I had some challenges in this, which were creating the grass and trying to render the scene. Rendering means getting a picture of it. The file was so big that we couldn't render it. And I also have a video of the 360 of it. The documentaries tab has all the documentaries, all the prezzies about the documentaries that we watched, and I think two of my best prezzies are the Google documentary and Steve Jobs documentary. So let's just see. So this one and the Google documentary. And then the next tab is the Facebook tab. When we were learning our Facebook unit, this page only has the prezzi, but this was in groups. And then this is our last unit, Flash. This could be one of the units I'm proud of, but one thing I would like to improve on is remembering what we learned last year, because we learned a lot more advanced stuff last year and now I don't remember. So these are the projects that we worked on. And I still have to add the final project for Flash. this is our hardware unit where we learn about the different components of a computer and what they do and how they're made. This is a Prezi of all the information on the CPU, and it was a group project. This is all the info about the CPU, what it does, how it's made, how can it evolve, what's it made out of. How to install a CPU and some polls about CPU. The Photoshop unit is one of the units I'm most proud of because I really improved my skills. I learned how to use shortcut keys, which I didn't know last year. And I also made some nice tutorial. This first tutorial is something that I made by myself using my own imagination. The Photoshop portfolio has the questions answered, what I learned, what skills I developed, my challenges. Some challenges that I had was using the stroke path. Sometimes I couldn't find the option and sometimes it wouldn't work. So this is my first project that I did on Photoshop. I did it all by myself. This one, and then all the rest I followed tutorial. This one is a text tutorial. This one I turned a picture into a hand-drawn picture using Photoshop. This one I really like because I learned how to use a new skill. I learned how to take an image or design and then make it look as if it's coming out of the background. This is something I'm also proud of, this one, because I learned how to make it pop out of the background and put a color over it, make it look real. And then the last tutorial I worked on is the hardest, and I think I was able to do this only because my skills improved in Photoshop. And then this is a video showing all the projects I did in Photoshop and explaining the challenges about them. And this is my Photoshop tutorial where I made my own tutorial for others to follow. So I provided the textures and gave steps as to what to do. Some challenges I had with this was how to make it simple enough so others can understand and not make it boring. So yeah, this is my guided tour, and I hope you enjoyed.